What's up, y'all? Good morning to y'all. How y'all doing? This is your boy Food Junkie, just coming at you with a little video. It's not gonna be a very long one because I got things to do today. But y'all saw the thumbnail and y'all saw the title. Mental illness in the morning. I know y'all have heard about the situation going on the Breakfast Club with DJ Envy, his wife Gia, and Tyrese Gibson, as y'all call him Cryreese. Baby, it went down. It finally hit crescendo in this relationship between Tyrese and DJ Envy and his family. I guess let me give you a little bit of backstory based on what I can understand. When DJ Envy and Gia was going through the situation, Tyrese was there for them to give them encouraging words and to help them get themselves together and get back together and find each other again. That's the story. But um, after that time, DJ Envy and his wife stopped talking to Tyrese, blocked Tyrese. So Tyrese was on the Breakfast Club recently, and they had a discussion as to why DJ Envy and Gia, his wife, blocked and stopped talking to Tyrese. Come to find out that Tyrese was sending inappropriate messages to DJ Envy's wife. Yeah. Now, I didn't see all the messages or hear all the messages, but the messages I did hear, it was stuff like, well, if I was with you, I wouldn't have done you that way. I wouldn't treat you that way. I'll treat you better. Basically, trying to come on to DJ's Envy's wife, Gia. So basically, DJ Envy told Tyrese when he was on the Breakfast Club this week or recently, if, I mean, at this point, I want to bust you in your mouth after seeing what you said to my wife. That's why I stopped talking to you. That's why we disassociate ourselves with you. Because you was doing some foul stuff and what you were doing was not appropriate. It wasn't cool. We were friends, we were cool. We were what's up, Shelly? How you doing, baby? Good morning to you. We were cool, we were friends, and you violated. Now let me tell you why the title's there. What Tyrese did was basically try to lean on, and what people are trying to do right now is lean on. Even Charlamagne the God was like, well, he's diagnosed with whatever he's diagnosed with, and he's taking medication for that. So my question then becomes, and Charlotte, I'm happy you're here because you can answer this question. Well, if you want to, you should have been watching it, baby. It's a mess, right? Is it okay to drag the dog shit out of someone who has mental illness if they done inappropriate stuff? Is it okay? Should DJ Envy have been more patient, more um, you know, um, more concerned with Tyrese's mental health and his mental condition? Or should he be concerned with what's up, Rick? How you doing? And Rick, baby, how you doing? You know, or is it, or should he be more concerned and trying to coddle this man? Now, my thing is this. Another piece of the story is one of Tyrese's friends who did Envy never told the story as to why he stopped dealing with Tyrese. DJ Envy's friends, sorry, DJ Envy, Tyrese's friends, one of his friends, one of his close homeboys, unbeknownst to Tyrese, text DJ Envy, unknowing or without knowing what Tyrese did to DJ Envy, and said, "Get away from that man. That man was trying to hit on my wife." Now, all this is going on, and no one's talking to each other, so no one knows the story as to what happened between Gia, DJ Envy, and Tyrese. DJ Envy don't know what's going on between Tyrese and his friend that texts DJ Envy. DJ Gia's not telling because she said it's just she don't want to talk about that aspect of it. DJ Envy really didn't drag Tyrese the way I would have dragged Tyrese. It's a lot of shit going on. So my thing is this: like Shorty said, that me, I would have drugged the dog shit on Tyrese. What I don't like, what I find so messed up is that everyone is looking for a reason to get out of paying the consequences for their BS and their nonsense. Mental illness, while as devastating as it is not a carte blanche excuse or reason or get out of jail free card because you want to do bad behavior. And I say this because we hear this all the time. We see this all the time. Was not, oh, well, they have mental ability or mental disabilities. Was not. I can see if you have stuff like Down syndrome, cerebral palsy, where you have some type of affliction. Was not Asperger's, things of that nature. You're on a spectrum where you can't function. You know what I'm saying? All those things are very acceptable for me to be like, okay, yeah, let me give you some leeway, let me give you a pass. You being emotionally distraught, which is affecting your mental, but you're still high functioning. What's up, Deanna, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? You don't get a pass. Deanna, have you heard about this stuff going on between DJ Envy, Tyrese, and DJ Envy's wife? It's a whole mess, baby. It is a whole mess. That's why I said mental illness in the morning, because morning show, you know what I'm saying? I like to put the things together. But yeah, you don't get a pass, Tyrese. What happened? Okay, a quick preview. When DJ Envy and his wife was going through his thing, because DJ Envy was cheating on his wife. Right, there's different levels. Exactly, right. But it was still inappropriate. You're absolutely right. You understand? Shelly, it's different levels. When DJ Envy was cheating on his wife with Erica Mena, now I'm being messy. When DJ Envy was cheating on his wife with Erica Mena, Tyrese was one of the friends in their friend group that helped them get back together and have a stronger relationship and didn't get a divorce. Cut to Tyrese is texting DJ Envy's wife with messages such as, I wouldn't do that to you if you was mine. If it was me, it wouldn't have happened. I'll cherish you, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Trying to throw on the smooth talking Tyrese that we knew from the bus and a Coke commercial with the big smile. That was a while ago, Deanna, but yeah. Erica Mena, baby, she been around. But so cut to Tyrese was the one that was helping them get back together and mend their relationship and fix their marriage. Cut to him. What's up, TLC, baby? How you doing? Cut to Tyrese texting, sliding into Gia's, whatever her name is, DMs, trying to be like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if it was me, I wouldn't treat you that way. If it was me, I wouldn't do that to you. I appreciate you. I will cherish you. I love you. I'll sex you down. But basically, whatever he was doing, or whatever he was, because I don't know the whole language. This is me just saying, putting my little spin on it, allegedly. But basically, it was inappropriate to the point to where Gia blocked him, told her husband what he was doing. So DJ Envy blocked him. So when DJ Envy was on, Tyrese was on the morning show, The Breakfast Club, recently, DJ Envy confronted him. Because basically the question was basically asked, why would y'all block him? Why would y'all beefing this and that? And so DJ Envy basically said, at this point, what you did to my wife was inappropriate. And I should bust you in your mouth. Well, he said, I want to bust you in your mouth, basically. Baby, it was a mess. Exactly. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, it was just basically, this is just a quick synopsis. I can't get into all the details, but it was a mess, a whole mess. Reese is showing out, showing his complete ass. But then the kicker of it is one of Tyrese's friends texts DJ Envy, not knowing what's going on, but just told DJ Envy to stay away from him, get away from him, because Tyrese also was flirting and sending inappropriate messages to his friend, his other friend's wife as well. Baby, it was a whole mess. It's a whole mess. So my question is, because I'm seeing people trying to harp on the mental illness story because they say Tyrese is diagnosed or certified or whatever they say he is with some mental illness or whatnot, or some depression things or whatever case may be, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But trying to give him a pass because of that. You don't get a pass to be a whore, to be unloyal to your friends because you have mental illness. I don't know if he's slanging or not, baby, but I know he's dipping and dapping it, or trying to dip and dapping in people's wives was not. But wasn't he also, see, that's what kind of gets me is this right here. Wasn't a couple of months ago he was online crying, saying that his wife, who divorced him, don't love him and never loved him? He right, the cleanup woman. Oh no, I think it's called the maintenance man. He's trying to be a maintenance man, trying to maintain her happiness and maintain that gap between her legs, make it wet and gushy gushy. Baby, all I'm saying is Tyrese is being a whole mess when it's not. So DJ Envy basically confronted him on the show. And now the big thing on the street is that everyone's trying to say, "Oh my God, I'll take it easy on him because he has mental illness and he takes pills." The milkman, maintenance man, all of it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the mailman, the UPS worker, he's trying to do it all. Delivering packages, sliding the package inside the little slit. I'm just saying he's doing it all. But then everyone's trying to say, "Oh, mental illness." But Deanna, you was there yesterday in Olivia's chat when I was at work. I was there as well, listening to Olivia talk to Sirius Bayless. My thing is this: I wrote in the chat, "This is a YouTube BS, and no one wants nobody's help." Because if you really, because Sirius Bayless also says she talked to her psychologist, or whatever, and told them that ZT is harassing her and she had mental illness, so she can do whatever she wants to do. No, having mental illness or having the capacity. I hate showing y'all how smart I am and what I know and what I don't know. I hate doing this because I hate this. If you have the mental capacity and the mental bandwidth and the cognitive skills to talk to your psychiatrist and psychologist and let them know that you are being harassed, and you think that that gives you carte blanche to act the fool because you say someone is harassing you, and you don't go to the police, you don't file a report, you don't go through the legal channels of filing a protective order if you feel that you need one, you don't have carte blanche to start shooting people because you say they're harassing you or they're doing something online. And opposed to Sirius Bayless coming online, going through different panels, trying to antagonize the situation, you go to the police. You don't sit online. "Oh, if she said I can't go to this panel, I can't wait to go to this panel." What's not? You are antagonizing the situation. You are being an antagonist, opposed to letting it go, going offline, doing what you need to do to protect yourself in real life. You want to show the YouTube streets that you're no punk, that you're from the streets, while still claiming mental illness. You will be held liable because you didn't go through the proper process to make sure that you are protecting yourself. Now, it's one thing, because right now, if you run into ZT, because you said someone knocked on your door 3 times, or you had 3 knocks at your door. And VS is saying threatening your brother and your mom, and saying ZS and ZS. I'll put that together. VS and ZT is, you know, in cahoots with each other, like to come against you, and you feel like they're harassing you, this and the third. Rick, exactly. And if I can deduce this, but I am slightly smarter than the average person, if I can deduce this and go through proving that you are in the wrong based on what you said, what you put on here was not, and you are an antagonist in the situation, don't you think somebody with the legal expertise and the law degrees can do the same thing? You can't be a victim and a victimizer at the same time. Granted, you can go wherever you want to go, but the mere fact that you said on Olivia's panel series that series, what her name is, I don't know, I don't follow her. I watch Olivia. That you can't wait to go to Brianna's channel because VS told you not to, trying to antagonize her, trying to poke and prod at her to see what she's going to do when she already made threats towards you, but yet opposed to going to the police, you're going to Olivia's panel, you're going to all these other panels, you want to go on Brianna's panel. I'm just saying, y'all need to stop thinking that just because you are diagnosed with something or you have certification by something was not, but you still have the mental bandwidth to do what you're doing and to antagonize and to perpetrate and all these other things that you're doing to prompt up and promote these situations that you're supposed to be going through, opposed to trying to saying fall back and not big up these situations. Good morning, baby. How you doing, sweetheart? Ain't nobody's business. Sorry, that's Skillet. Y'all know Skillet. But yeah, you can't use that against especially someone like me. I wouldn't even need a lawyer, and I would tell your ass straight up and down. I would just play all the recordings that you done had where you're antagonizing me. Regardless of what I did, you need to you know what I'm saying? Everyone needs to have clean hands, but your hands aren't clean when you are trying to antagonize a situation opposed to, like Olivia said, go to the police and get a protective order. What's up, Rob, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? But yeah, it's a whole mess. All this mental illness on these streets, whatever, like Deanna's always said, everyone on here needs to get a check. I'm believing that she's true. It's true. But yeah, Tyrese cannot, or people cannot try to say, well, he's been diagnosed as a whore. It is what it is. You're not gonna get a pass from me because you have mental illness, because you popping pills. You don't get a pass from me for that. You still have some type of control over what you do and what you say, especially when you come online. Because then after, this is the gag right here. This is the gag. After Tyrese left the Breakfast Club and DJ Envy and him had the words was not during the interview. Tyrese, who y'all those who saw the interview, during the interview, Tyrese is sitting there, you know what I'm saying, calm and collected was not while DJ Envy is doing his thing and saying what he's saying was not, and they had little words back and forth with that, but it was like a major outpour or a bit major situation was not on that aspect of it. After he leaves, um, after he leaves the Breakfast Club interview, he then goes online crying, threatening, still. It took everything in me just to sit there and not to stand up on you after you threatened to bust me in my mouth. Well, shit. Why was you flirting with my wife? Why were you flirting with my wife to the point to where we had to block you? She blocked your number. I blocked your number, and then they was throwing receipts. And then DJ Envy calls Gia online while he was live before she was taking the kids to school. And she basically said, "Yeah, I don't want to say verbatim what he said, but yes, it was inappropriate. So I blocked him." Baby, it was a whole mess on the Breakfast Club yesterday that I was following that work. I tried to look at a little bit of everything, but it was a whole mess. So my question still remains. I still want to ask: if you were diagnosed with a mental illness, but you're still highly function or high functioning, do you get a pass for demonstrating bad behavior? And my mindset is no, because I think we all have a touch of mental illness. We all have a touch of something, a tick, tick, boom. Oh, I want to know too. I want to know exactly what he said. What was the context of it? What was said? How long said? Did he ask what are you wearing? Oh, I like the way your booty looked when you walked away from me that day. I want to know what was going on. I want to know what was said. Hey, Wildcard, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? I want to know what was going on. I wanted to know what was happening. I wanted to know what Tyrese said, how many messages he sent you, what was DJ Envy's response when he read the messages, what was Gia's response when she got the messages. Did she respond back and tell him that it was inappropriate, or did she just block him altogether? Or did she say, what are you talking about? I want to know everything. What was going on? Now, that is what I'm interested in. All the bullshit that's happening on here is cute for a snack, but not for a swallow. That's good for a swallow. Baby, it was going down. And then Charlamagne's silly ass was just like, damn, now I gotta deal with this shit for a couple days. Baby, it was a mess. It was a mess. But yeah, I don't think that it's you don't get a pass for that. You don't get a pass. Okay, baby. Appreciate it, wild card. Yeah, you don't get a pass for that. Right. Exactly, Shelly. Exactly. But yeah, I mean, because y'all know I flirt. I flirt with everybody. I flirt with everybody. But everyone also know that, what I'm saying? I'm not sneaking around in people's DMs saying ooh la la. You know what I'm saying? I'm flirting with y'all right here on camera. Everyone gets flirted with. Rick's my baby. Shirley's my boo. Walkart's my honey bun. You know what I'm saying? Unless you tell me to stop, or I know that you don't like it, or I know that you don't do that, you don't get flirted with. But if I say, hey baby, how you doing? It's not me trying to say I want you, or you know what I'm saying, give me a piece. It's never that with me. But I flirt with everybody in real life and on here. So everyone knows that. So I'm not sneaking around and doing anything that I'm doing. Y'all know that. I don't be sneaking around and doing shit. Husband, wife, and God. Right. I mean, and just because I flirt is not, I'm not doing anything like, I don't think that I'm breaking that covenant either. You know what I'm saying? Because I am, you know what I'm saying? My husband knows what's going on. He knows that I flirt. He flirts. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's always, you know what I'm saying, all glory to God. But yeah, you know. Mm. What the thing is, I, I don't know. I don't know. I think flirting is healthy. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's like, for me, flirting is part of my social skills. It is, you know. But like I said, only person I flirted with because I had to do what I need to do to make sure I got the ammunition that I needed, and I got it to this day, was one person. You took it too far. You didn't understand the game of the flirt. You understand the game. Um, that's why I said, Rick, I want to see what her response was, if she responded, or because I'm assuming it was more than one text message. Like, I'm assuming it was like a slew of them. That's what I'm assuming. But silly of me to think that I can ever wonder why, how I love you. But yeah, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, was it a whole slew? How many text messages did he send? When he sent the first one, and you felt that you felt it was inappropriate, did you acknowledge that it was inappropriate? Let him know, don't do this. It was not. I'm with my man, or was you using it? Because sometimes women or people can use people as a shoulder to cry on or a shoulder to lean on, especially if you was helping me through a rough situation. So I don't necessarily get what you're doing initially, but once I got what you're doing, what was my response? But yeah, but Rick, see, now you just being nosy as hell. You just being nosy as hell, messy and petty. If she don't want to show her messages was not, that's fine. She don't have to. But that's okay. Put me in my situation. Me and my situation was not. That happened several years ago. I showed everything. What I said, what they said, what they sent, what I sent. I showed it all. And I even said, show everything. If you want people to believe what you're saying, as much as you say I was into you, which I say I'm not, I showed you that I wasn't, and I was just playing. I was stringing you along. Show the people where I was into you as much as you say I was. Tyrese is going to show what's going to make him look innocent. Tyrese is not going to show all the messages that he sent her. He's going to show the messages where he said, "Good morning, how you doing? Just checking in on you." You know what I'm saying? He's going to show those type of messages, whatever. He's not going to show the messages where he said, "Oh, if I was your man, I want to treat you that way." You know what I'm saying? So he's not going to show you those messages. He's not going to show you the inappropriate messages, whatever. So anything coming from Tyrese, I got to take with a grain of salt. But I wish that DJ Envy and Gia would have showed what they felt was inappropriate, and also what did he say that you felt was inappropriate? Just saying it was inappropriate is one thing. Yeah, you're texting a man's wife. Okay, that in itself could be seen as inappropriate. But me saying I want to grab your booty, I want to smell your panties. You know what I'm saying? That is concrete inappropriate. But DJ Envy can't say what's appropriate or not inappropriate was not, because during that time you were sleeping with Erica Mena. You was caught cheating. So you already defiled your marriage. You know what I'm saying? So it's real tangled and tripped up was not just by saying, "Oh well, it's inappropriate," opposed to letting people know exactly what you said, what you did, what happened that you felt was inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? It's like everyone wants just to tell their part of the story that makes them look good or make them into a victim, and no one wants to give us the complete information. And you don't have to. We're not owed that. And my point is, it's not even about that. My point in coming live is right, exactly. I'm sorry to everybody. I'm sorry to everybody because all y'all fucking. Because I've also heard some things about Gia back in the days where she was, what I'm saying, doing the most, slipping and sliding herself. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know. Oh, mm. But yeah, I'm just saying it's crazy. It's crazy. And y'all talk about Rick and shows about this. I don't care. Like that to me is so a non-factor. It's another way of people talk about some bullshit that it really is important. Like, I'll be quiet, keep that shit to myself. But back to my commentary. That bullshit that's going on in this sector of YouTube, for real, I'll be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's my thing. It's stupid. And y'all, oh, be quiet. Be quiet. But yeah, it's like a damn cat with a string. Y'all get so distracted by this bullshit on these things that people want to. Who cares? Who cares? Back to you know, mental health, mental illness, and do you drag the mentally ill? My answer is yes. Tyrese deserved to get drugged. I need if DJ Envy and his wife is going to sit up here and bring stuff to our attention or bring stuff to the public, give us the full story. You know what I'm saying? We already know that DJ Envy was cheating during that time. We already know that Tyrese was a sounding board for the couple to help save their marriage. And like DJ Envy said, um, you know, they're in a better place. They're stronger together. They're stronger now than they were. But yeah, do we drag the mentally ill when they are inappropriate? Is it okay to drag the mentally ill when they are behaving inappropriately? My answer is yes. You don't get a pass because you popping pills. You don't get a pass because you have a psychologist or a psychiatrist. A psychologist or a psychiatrist. You don't get a pass for your bad behavior. You don't get a pass for your inappropriate behavior. And you throwing a mental illness out there was not as an excuse, I probably would drag you harder, knowing me, and with no shame, because you don't get a pass, especially when you're displaying a behavior pattern of doing this over and over and over and to multiple people. Tyrese is always a victim. Everything's always happening to him. It's never him only what he's done. That's why he's known as Cryreese, because he's always on here crying about what someone did to him, how he's been wrong. In Tyrese's case, Rick, is he schizophrenic? Like, yeah, like I said, if you have severe mental illness, whatever, where you really are someone who needs to be hospitalized or looked after or whatever, but Tyrese is not that. That's not. He have some emotional issues, which could be classified as mental illness. He probably can't deal with certain things or don't handle certain things very well. Tyrese is fully functioning in my book. And I'm not a psychologist or a psychologist. I'm just a human being, which means, right. A lot of people on here that we drag, I'm sure they was part of a IEP program in school, have adult supervision or a caseworker. A lot of folks that we drag on here is that. I'm just saying. But yeah, I won't much. I'm gonna come here and have a little conversation with us, not, and put a little different vibe out there because what y'all talking about, I don't care about. I mean, I hate to say it, not to be rude, not to be nasty, but I really don't care. I'm so bored with what's going on the beef sector, except one thing. But yeah, I got to do more research on that one. But yeah, everything else, I don't care about no damn stupid ass show, no play, no movie, nah. Who cares? Who cares? I think it's all for attention anyway, and everyone involved. No offense. Yeah, no offense. I can say what I said, and that's just my opinion on the situation. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. This all sounds stupid and bootleg to me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, I ain't want much. I'm gonna come on here really quick to talk to y'all, and let y'all know what's going on these social media streets outside of the beef sector, you know. But yeah, love you guys. Thank y'all so much for participating in the conversation in the chat. As always, it's not important that I love you guys. It's more important that you love yourself, you love someone else, you respect yourself, and you definitely respect someone else. Y'all have a great day. Y'all be safe. Hope y'all have a great Wednesday, hump day. And I will talk to you crazy kids at another time. Like to be on the way out, please, if you don't mind. Until next time, it's your boy Food Junkie. I'm out. Peace.